am I not getting the results that I expected? You've been missing something in your routine. If you maybe achieved some results but not enough, or maybe you didn't achieve results. Hi, and welcome to The Other 23. This podcast is about the other 23 hours outside the gym and how you can use those hours to not only step up your game in the gym, but step up your overall life. Now, I've asked myself this question. I'm sure you have too. Many of our clients have said the same thing. How am I not getting the results that I expected? Are my expectations wrong? Am I not doing enough? These are all really great questions, and we're always trying to help our clients get results. So what's the answer? Well, the mantra here at E3 is purpose, drive, and perform. Obviously, we're going to establish a purpose, and any gym can help you with performance. There are other trainers, you can do that. The missing key is always that drive. How do we keep you motivated the other 23 hours of the day when you're not here or not with your trainer? So if any gym can help you perform, that's all well and good. We bring two other elements to the table. Purpose, which we establish together for why you want to be here, and the drive is the most intangible thing. The drive is how we keep you accountable and on track the other 23 hours of the day. And though consistency really is what's going to help you to get those results, we can establish consistency by setting times and dates for workouts, but the accountability is the biggest thing. And in the current time that we're dealing with during this coronavirus pandemic, accountability is so hard to come by. And let's be honest. If I'm honest with myself, I would tell you right now, I don't want to be held accountable. Right now, I want to use the coronavirus as an excuse to raid my cabinets and eat junk, to take time off work, to not put out these videos, which make me feel nervous and uncomfortable. All of these things are wants and needs, because typically we have two struggles within ourselves: our have-tos and our want-tos. And it's hard to make those have-tos a priority because they're usually difficult. And definitely with your fitness and your nutrition in this time, it's very, very difficult. But accountability is key. Unfortunately, I don't want anyone telling me that I have to do things a certain way or I have to be somewhere at a certain time. None of us like that. We don't like to be managed. However, we've got to partner with others during this time. You have to have accountability to get those results. That is the missing ingredient during any fitness routine. Pandemic be damned, if you are in this gym right now, you need accountability. That's why we developed a podcast about the other 23 hours. That's why we release these videos, even if this wasn't going on right now. You have to have some kind of accountability. So luckily for the people that are joining in our live streaming workouts, that are online receiving these programs, we're asking them to comment. If we're not seeing comments, we're reaching out to them via text. And we're saying, hey, were you a part of this workout? Please comment, let us know you were there. Because if we don't know that you're there, we can't hold you accountable. It's easy for you to go, I don't want to get up. And then if you're going to take a live stream workout and watch it later and do it later, well, how do we know that you did that? So checking in with your coach, with your trainer, having a workout buddy. In this time, having somebody to work out with is huge. So if it's not going to be a trainer, that's okay. The other day, we were taking a couple clients up to the parking garage, and we saw two gentlemen wearing weight vests, helping each other and empowering each other to get up and down those stairs as fast as they can. And I said, hey guys, great job, keep up the good work. They said, hey man, we gotta keep each other going. And that is really the key to your success. So if you've been missing something in your routine, if you maybe achieved some results but not enough, or maybe you didn't achieve results, the missing component, as much as I hate to say it, and I know that we all need it, is accountability. So I'm not asking you to allow E3 to hold you accountable. We have plenty of free resources. You can come and comment and join in on our workouts, and that's great. But do something to hold yourself accountable. Because if you don't ask for accountability or you don't seek accountability, no one's just going to up and give it to you. We don't like to be managed. Typically, you're going to naturally kick that to the wayside and go, I'm not doing that. We have to have some kind of accountability. And I know I'm beating this word to death, but it's the hardest part. What we achieve in the gym setting is we achieve consistency. And if we're doing consistent workouts, making some progression over time, you're going to get results, guaranteed. Can't happen otherwise. Now, you can go out and blow your caloric intake and really slow down those results for us, but we're always going to get your results due to consistency. It's going to make a difference. We add lean muscle that speeds up your metabolism. But consistency is only probably 25%. If we can control or assist you in that accountability in some way, or you could find someone to help you, an accountability buddy, get your spouse on board, whatever the case is, if you could find a way to generate that accountability, that is your missing key. That is your 75%. That is the difference between results and no results. That is the difference between, oh, I lost a pound and I've lost 5 pounds. You've got to have accountability because we're all going to self-sabotage. And specifically during this time of quarantine and stocking up on food, I'm sure many of us are self-sabotaging and not even realizing it. And why is that? I'll be honest, I lie to myself every single day. And I'm not calling you guys a liar. I'm just being honest with who I am. I tell myself that, oh, well, these are good carbs, or that's not processed, or I'll justify whatever I need to make myself feel better whenever I do something that I know I shouldn't. However, if I have accountability, if I tell my wife, these are my goals, please make sure that I don't do this, that's how I keep myself on track. If I tell our trainers, hey, be sure that we make sure and do this. If I don't do this, you need to talk to me. You need to let me know, hold me accountable. Because if they ask me for that, I'd be so happy to do that for them. But nobody wants it until they want it. And you don't know necessarily that you need it. Because if we're lying to ourselves, and again, not saying that you are, I know that I do, then we're probably tricking ourselves into thinking that things are okay. And I don't want you guys coming out on the other side of this situation overweight, with metabolic fatigue, with actual fatigue, with joint pain, with all the things associated from maybe a bad diet or inactivity. One of the best things you can do right now, because you feel like you're out of control, there's nothing you can do to help, is start getting into a routine. So you don't have to be up at a certain time. Start getting up at a certain time. I don't have to eat my meals at a certain time. Start eating your meals at a certain time. I don't have to pick up the kids. I don't have this. I don't have this structure. Make a structure. Make a schedule. When you don't have the structure in your life is when you need it the most. I know I'm ranting on a subject that I feel passionate about, and many of us may not feel the same way. And it's okay if you don't. But if you'll stop and think about it for a moment, you might tell yourself, hey, I could use some accountability. And it's okay to set a certain amount of accountability. It's okay to give yourself a certain amount of leeway when you set up these parameters and these goals for your life. Because one other way that you might fail at reaching your goals is by setting those goals too high. And that's probably the answer that you thought when I asked the question, why am I not reaching my goals? And that is a big thing. If you're trying to be perfect on your diet, if you're not going to allow yourself some slip-ups, if you're not going to set a predetermined cheat meal, if you're not doing these things and rewarding yourself along the way for how well you do, then yeah, you're going to set yourself up for failure. But again, if that were 10%, and I really think that it may be max of 25%, we can easily say that consistency is still that 25%. We could say that the way you set your goals and the way that you reward and discipline yourself is another 25%. But all in all, that outside, that external accountability, it still accounts for a majority of why we do or do not see results. And that's why we here at E3, we do things different. We force, to some degree, or really implore upon our clients and request for them to work with us online, to not quit working out, to not push it to the wayside, to give us everything you got, to come in if you feel comfortable, to allow us to do online coaching sessions and everything that we can, because we know that this is a trying time and that you need this accountability now more than ever. But say my words are too little too late. Okay, I know some of us are going to go ahead and push off these goals and whatever they had planned for 2020 until this thing passes over. And God willing, that'll be in the next month or so. But say it's June, July, August. When that time comes around, remember this conversation. Remember accountability. It doesn't have to be with us. We're not asking for your money. This is not what we're about. The goal for you is to find a way to get that accountability in your life. Find someone to hold you accountable. Find a gym partner. Set goals with your spouse. Ask your spouse to hold you accountable. Ask the hard questions. Do the things that you don't necessarily want to do. It all resorts back to discipline, but before you get crazy with that discipline, simply ask. Find someone to ask, and if you don't have anyone or you're not comfortable asking anyone, then ask us. You don't even have to be a client for us to have conversations with you, to check in with you, to help hold you accountable the way that we do a lot of our virtual clients. We're happy to do it. That's what we're here for. It's not about your money. It's about your results. So if you want results and you feel like you're missing something, let us know. Ask E3. No matter what you do, whether it's with us or not, find an accountability system for your life. If you want the results, that's what it takes. I can't implore this enough upon you. I can't beat this dead horse any more than I already have, or there'll be nothing left. So I hope that you've heard these words and maybe they've, inspired you or maybe provoked a thought that, I could do this. I could call this person. I can do this. That's all we're trying to do. We're trying to get those wheels turning. And if you need resources, E3 Strength on Facebook has tons of live videos coming out, plenty of workouts. We have private Facebook groups where you can opt into those and get the closest thing to one-on-one and group personal training that there is. And then obviously when you're ready, when you're comfortable, and the time is right, we're always going to be here. E3 Strength is not going anywhere, so we're going to be happy to help you, whether it's online, in person, no matter the case, we are here for you. And there's no task too big or too small for this team. If it's just communicating with you and helping you get your goals on track so you can go knock it out on your own, we'd love to be there for you. And it's not going to cost you a dime. We're not going to try to sell you anything. If there's something you want, then yeah, we'll assist you in getting that one that fits your budget. But that's not what we're about. We're about helping people. So if you'd like some help, let us know. And for more information, visit e3strength.com. If you'd like to reach out to us personally, you can reach out to info@e3strength.com.